Hello, this is Brian Rezny, President of Rezny Wealth Management. I want to talk today about President Trump, his first 100 days in office, and what has really been accomplished. Now, the one thing I want to stress is this 100 days is really some arbitrary number that comes from the media, and it's really, I think for them, they've kind of hyped different things up. Is something getting done? Is a lot of things getting done? Who knows? But at the end of the day, this current administration has done more in 100 days than probably the last 4 or 5 administrations have done combined over multiple years, if not decades. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on. Not only have they secured the southern border, not only is there deregulation happening at a massive pace, not only is hopefully this big wonderful bill that they're talking about going to be finalized and approved probably sometime in July, which is ultimately going to solidify tax breaks for everybody and also really bring back trade into the U.S. in a meaningful way because of corporate restructuring of taxation. So those are just a few of the things. There's a lot of other things in the works, things like keeping men out of women's sports, and I can go on and on. All of these things are important to the American citizen. President Trump was elected really because of a lot of reasons from past administrations, really screwing up America for all Americans. And I think what's happening in this first 100 days, it shows you how much and how powerful this current administration is at really solving problems and getting things moving along. Now, I don't want to say it's a panacea. So in 100 days, there's a lot that has been done. But ultimately, I think over this first 12 months, let's say by the end of 2025, we are firmly going to have a new structured budget, a new structured tax system, new structured deregulation. Obviously, immigration is going to hopefully be fixed as part of this. There are going to be things on the trade side that are going to be improved and fixed. This is going to be a rolling snowball of improvement for all Americans. Whether you're poor, middle class, or rich, we're all going to see improvements. As we get into 2026, that's when I'm going to get ultimately excited, because all these changes that have occurred and will be hopefully solidified by the end of this year will then be rolling, and we will ultimately grow the U.S. economy more in 26 and the next 3 years, which is good for GDP, which is good for corporate profits, which is good for your overall portfolio. One of the things I want to stress, stay U.S.-centric in your investments, whether that's in the bond side, whether that's in the real estate, whether that's in the equity side. We like America. America, in our opinion, is going to prosper better than it's ever prospered before. I kind of look at this after World War II, when we had that huge leg up in America exceptionalism. I see this happening the next decade. So if you're invested properly, I think you're going to be a recipient of quality returns. And as always, if you're not a client of our firm and you're realizing you'd like to become a client, remember, we do occasionally make exceptions at our client minimum. But if you're a nice person to do business with, you truly want a real money management firm that actively manages money for your benefit, call our office, see if we can schedule a consultation and either talk on the phone or in office, and make sure you have yourself a safe and profitable day.